look out! Look out, look out! Oh my god. Hey guys, Madison here, back for another Film Friday. This week's movie poll was a war movie poll, and the winner was 1917, which came out in 2019, but I never saw it. I remember seeing the trailers for it and thinking it looked really, really cool the way it was shot, but I never got around to seeing it at the time, and now I'm glad that I didn't, because now I have a reaction channel and I get to watch it with you guys. So I'm assuming, based on the date, that it is a World War I movie, and I remember, I think it's like the British forces, not American. I don't remember anything about the cast, but when I looked at the runtime earlier, I'm pretty sure I saw Benedict Cumberbatch, which is exciting. I don't know how big or small his role is in this movie, but Benedict is one of my longtime favorite actors, so I'm excited to see him in this, and not sure if I'll know anyone else because I didn't even look at the cast. I like being surprised sometimes. So what I know about this movie is that it was shot in a very unique way. I don't think the whole movie was one shot, but I think a lot of the movie was at least made to all look like one continuous shot. I'm sure there's some sneaky cuts in there, but I think at least most of it was made to look like one continuous shot, which I'm really excited to see that approach, because long one takes are something that I love to see in film and TV. I just think it's so cool when like the level of coordination that is required to pull off something like that is always so impressive to me. So I'm excited to see that and see like how much of that they can do in this movie to really ramp up the tension. So yeah, guys, we're going with another really intense movie this week, but I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. Been wanting to watch this one ever since I saw the trailers for it way back when. So I'm excited, looking forward to it, but also, just like last week, bracing for pain and maybe tears. So without further ado, guys, it's time to check out 1917. Let's do this. That's cool. I like how they did the date there with the title.
Like, pick a man, bring your kit.
Such an idyllic scene in an unideal situation.
Myrtle's having puppies? You get anything?
No.
Oh, I'm bloody starving, aren't you?
This is so cool, just taking us through the camp here.
Tastes like old shit.
This time next week it'll be chicken dinner.
My leave got cancelled.
It's easier not to go back at all.
Something's up. Has to be the push, right?
Wow, we're like first-person view here in the trenches.
Lance Corporals Blake and Schofield, sir.
Which one of you is Blake?
Sir?
You have a brother, a lieutenant in the 2nd Devons.
Yes, sir.
We are here. The 2nd Devons are advancing here. How long will it take you to get there?
I don't understand, sir.
Colonel Mackenzie is in command of the 2nd. He sent word yesterday morning he was going after the retreating Germans. He is convinced he has them on the run. He is wrong. Colonel Mackenzie has not seen these aerials of the enemy's new line. Artillery, the like of which we've never seen before. The 2nd are due to attack the line shortly after dawn tomorrow. And we can't warn them. The enemy cut all our telephone lines. Deliver this to Colonel Mackenzie. It is a direct order to call off tomorrow morning's attack. If you don't, it will be a massacre.
Wow, there's the stakes.
Continue along the front line until you find the Yorks. Give this note to Major Stevenson, who's holding the line at the shortest span of no man's land.
No man's land. Great.
No need to be concerned. You should meet no resistance.
Should not meet any resistance, being the key word there.
Is it just us?
Down to Gehenna or up to the throne. He travels the fastest who travels alone.
Oh my gosh, it's just the two of them?
Blake, let's talk about this for a minute.
Why?
Oh boy, here we go.
There's nothing to think about. It's my big brother.
We should at least wait until it's dark. We won't make it 10 yards.
You heard him. He said the Boche have gone. Is that why he gave us grenades?
Good point, good point. He's basically just sent them on a suicide mission.
All I'm saying is that we wait.
You would say that, because it's not your brother, is it?
The last time I was told the Germans were gone, it didn't end well.
You don't know, Blake. You weren't there.
Blake's not thinking straight at all. He's going purely on adrenaline and emotions right now.
Say the Boche have gone. 9 miles will take us, what, 6 hours?
It's enemy
Otherwise,
territory.
we'll be
We've got no idea what we're walking into.
If we're not clever about this, no one will get to your brother.
Listen to the voice of reason. First sign of death. They're not far from it. Not far from the battlefield. It's like making me cold seeing the breath coming out of their mouths.
Do you know where the Yorks are?
Next bend, you'll be standing on top of half of them.
Yorks?
Yes, Corp.
Where's Major Stevenson?
I was killed a couple of nights ago. Lieutenant Leslie has command. Next dugout.
Here. Lieutenant Leslie, sir. We have a message from General Errinmore.
Are you all relieved?
No, sir.
Oh, I know him. It's Moriarty from Sherlock.
If you'll just take the letter.
One slow night, the brass think the Hun have just gone home.
Do you think they're wrong, sir?
We fought and died over every inch of this place. Now they suddenly give us miles. It's a trap.
It is definitely a trap.
Where's the nearest way through, sir?
There is a path through of sorts.
Straight ahead to the left, past the dead horses. There's a gap directly behind them.
Dead horses. Great.
Look out for the bowing chap. Just beside him, the German line is 150 odd yards after that. This way.
That's quite some landmarks to give. Oh, that just past the dead horses there and the bowing chap over there, you'll find where you're looking for.
We won't come after you, not till it's dark. And if by some miracle you do make it, send up a flare. I do hate losing these to the Hun. When they start shooting at you, could you be so kind as to throw it back? Cheerio.
Well, under cynical in the dictionary, you would find that guy.
Age before beauty.
Oh my goodness. Here's the dead horses. It's crazy how we were in this idyllic, beautiful field, and then we go just like 250 yards over and hell. Like hell personified. Here's the other guy he was talking about. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
You all right?
Fine, he's just gonna get tetanus now. I don't see any cover. This is pretty wide open. I guess you can get in those ditches. He just stuck his already open wound, bleeding hand into a dead body. Definitely gonna get an infection. Planes. Oh. This set is incredible. Like, how much did they build? How much environment did they create for this movie?
There's a gap in the wire.
This is already blowing my mind. How much of this is just a continuous take. Really makes you just feel like you're there. This feels like sending 2 hobbits into Mordor. Like, the odds of them getting through this.
There! That's the front line. They really have gone.
Well, don't get too excited.
Your hand all right? Put it through an effing German.
I was just about to say, he needs to wrap a bandage around that.
They're not long gone.
No, that was still kind of smoldering. I'm like leaning, guys. I'm trying to look around the corner.
This might be a way through. Look at this. It's massive.
Huge underground bunker, basically. Or barracks, I should say. Weird that that would be left behind. Unless that man just died.
Here's our way through.
Bloody hell. Even their rats are bigger than ours.
What do you think's in the bags?
I don't know if I want to know.
Cocky little bastard.
You could eat this, though. Bosch dog meat. What's wrong? Tripwire. Goes from here to the door. Oh no!
my gosh. Stupid rat. This whole thing could cave in now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You keep hold of me! I can't see! I can't see! Stop! Stop! But we have to jump!
What?
You're going to have to jump! I can't see! You need to trust me! Jump! Don't let go!
It's bad enough being able to see. Oh my gosh. Everything was fine and chill, and then there was a tripwire and a rat. Oh my gosh.
Careful! They may have left other traps!
I was holding my breath.
So much dust in my eyes. Here.
Me too, man. I need some water after that. Good grief.
Why in God's name did you have to choose me? I didn't know what I was picking you for. I thought it was going to be something easy. So do you want to go back?
Just fire the flare.
Up yours, Lieutenant. The coast is directly southeast. Come on then.
All those shell casings.
Did you hear that story about Wilco? How he lost his ear? You know his girl's a hairdresser, right? She sends him over this hair oil. He slathers it all over his barnet. And in the middle of the night, he wakes up and a rat licking the oil off his head.
Oh.
The rat bites clean through his ear and runs off with it.
Oh my gosh. That's terrible.
He put so much bloody oil on himself that he couldn't wash it off. The rats left us alone, but they couldn't get enough of him.
Poor guy.
Well, that's your medal sorted then. Lance Corporal Blake showed unusual valor rescuing a comrade from certain death.
Well, that'd be nice, since you lost yours.
I swapped it with a French captain.
For what?
Bottle of wine.
Men have died for that. Why didn't you just take it home?
Look, it's just a bit of bloody tin. It doesn't make any difference to anyone. I hated going home. When I knew I had to leave, and they might never see me.
That would be so hard.
They chopped them all down.
Cherries. Mum's got an orchard back home. This time of year it looks like it's been snowing. And then in May, we have to pick them. Me and Joe.
So these ones are all goners.
They'll grow again when the stones rot. You'll end up with more trees than before.
That's beautiful. Cut them down and more grow back in their place.
We have to make sure.
This would have been such a pretty little farm and orchard. They destroyed it.
I'll take front, you take back.
Oh, they killed the dog. Death to whoever killed that dog.
Anything?
Nothing.
Did you find any food?
No.
What was that? Was that a cow? If that milk still tastes good, that means it's really fresh and this farm was like just destroyed. So where are the people who destroyed it? Where are the people who lived here? I mean, milk goes bad fast.
Dogfight. They got him.
Ah, look out! Look out, look out! Oh my gosh. Man's on fire. Oh, not anymore.
Get him some water. He needs water. It's all right.
I was afraid he was going to crash into him, but then he went down and it looked like he was not coming that direction. And then suddenly here he came over the hill.
No, no, no!
Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, no!
We have to stop the bleeding. We're going to stand up.
Oh my gosh, he was trying to save him and he stabs him. Unreal.
Put me down!
You have to try to keep moving.
I was honestly shocked that they were just acting so chill with a German soldier and trying to save him. Because, I mean, enemy combatant, and then...
We have to find the second, remember? Your brother. He looks like me. And he's a bit older. Am I dying? Yes, I think you are.
This is terrible, guys. This doesn't feel like a movie death scene. It just feels real.
Tell me you know the way. I know the way. I'll find the second. I'll give them the message. And then I'll find your brother. Just like you. A little older.
Gosh dang it, guys. 1 minute everything was fine and then gone. Freaking German guy with his freaking knife. Blake tried to save his life, pulled him out of his plane, and what does he get? Stabbed.
You all right, mate?
Hey, it's all right.
Where did they come from? Wish you guys had been here 5 minutes ago.
Go and fetch his things.
Sir.
A friend. What are you doing here?
I have an urgent message for the second Evans. Orders to stop tomorrow morning's attack.
Come with me.
We're passing through a coast. We can take you some of the way.
Well, at least he's not going to be alone.
And the trunk is all the heavier now.
Man, all these dudes, if they had just been here a few minutes ago.
I'm sorry about your friend. May I tell you something that you probably already know? It doesn't do to dwell on it. Hop on.
A few minutes ago he's with his friend and now he's climbing into a truck with these guys he doesn't even know. Just on with life.
No. Soul needs driving lessons.
Oh, stuck in the mud.
We need to get some wood, put it under the wheels.
No, we haven't got the time. We all need to push. Come on. Come on!
They're all not even pushing. Dang, all of them pushing didn't do it? There we go.
So where are you going?
I have to get to the second Evans, just past their coast. They're walking into a trap.
You'll never make it.
Thank you for the words of encouragement.
Oh, bollocks. What's up now?
Bridge is down.
Looks like I'll be getting out here. Good luck, mate.
Good luck, Garth.
Good luck.
Don't balls it up.
The next bridge is 6 miles. We'll have to divert.
I don't have the time.
If you do manage to get to Colonel Mackenzie, make sure there are witnesses. Some men just want the fight.
Saying the colonel could ignore those orders. He better heed that man's advice. Have some people around. Oh my goodness. He has to go through this now? Oh my gosh. Where is it coming from? I'm going, oh, that's going to be a tough little jump. It's like a balance beam going from this side of the bridge to this railing, and then all of a sudden gunfire, and who cares about the bridge? We got real problems. Ooh, I think he got him. I'd make sure he was dead too. Oh my gosh, he wasn't dead yet. Now he's got a concussion from getting shot in the head. It's nighttime now. Did he go all the way down the stairs? What a shot. Art. Cinema. Wow, you get like a traumatic brain injury from falling down a flight of stairs and you just immediately have to get up and start running across the battlefield. This guy has been through it and he's not done. I hope he has a lot of ammo because he's already used a good bit of it. Good grief. Imagine the heat coming from that. Who's that man? Is he good or bad? He looks bad. He looks bad. He looks bad. Shoot him. Are you out of ammo? Oh, Lord. Oh, my gosh. Turn, turn. Is he seriously out of ammo? Oh my gosh. He's holding it like he would shoot somebody with it, so why didn't he shoot that guy?
Où sont les autres?
Others. Just me. I need to find a wood to the southeast.
River. It go there. Assieds-toi.
Don't relax too much. Don't know where that German went.
Thank you.
Oh.
What is her name?
Je ne sais pas.
Who is her mother?
Je ne sais pas.
Well, it's not hers.
Elle a besoin de lait.
Milk?
Oh yeah, he took some of that. He took some of that from the farm.
Merci.
Bonjour.
That's so sweet.
They went to sea in a sieve, they did. In a sieve they went to sea, in spite of all their friends could say. On a winter's morn, on a stormy day, in a sieve they went to sea. Far and few are the lands where the jumblies live. Their heads are green, and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve.
I don't even remember what this man's name is, but he's one of the good ones. Have they even said what his name is? I'm sure they said it at the start, but I missed it. And I'm so invested in this man and his journey, and I don't even know what his name is.
Il fera bientôt jour. Vous devriez attendre.
I have to go.
Man, that was just like a little reprieve in the midst of the chaos and the violence he's been going through. Like, seeing a glimpse, like a reminder of what he's fighting for. Glimpse and a reminder of humanity, kindness. I mean, when was the last time he saw a woman or a child? Dadgummit.
Mama? Bist du das?
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Teufel macht's wieder.
Every time they show mercy on one of those guys, it doesn't end well. Did he get hit? I don't think so. Oh my gosh. He doesn't even have his gun now. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Calm water? No. Rushing white water rapids. This poor man cannot catch a break. He's Got all that heavy gear on. Look out, your head again. Oh gosh. Now this would be a scary scene to shoot. Oh my gosh. Man survives yet another deadly situation. Just wants a break. Oh, little tree blossoms. Ugh. I just noticed the bodies. Oh, those are just like normal people. Those aren't soldiers. Oh my gosh, this is like nightmare fuel. Are those all the townspeople they butchered and threw them into the water? That river's gonna be polluted now. Oh my gosh, he lost all of his gear. You know when you just want to give a character a hug? This is one of those moments. I love that song.
Yet there's no sickness, toil, nor danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm only going over home.
That was powerful. That was beautiful. Oh my goodness.
I have to find the Devons. Where the Devons?
You found him.
Why haven't you gone over?
We're the second wave. They don't send us all at once.
Where's Colonel Mackenzie?
Oh, he's down at the line.
He's not too late. He's not too late. He can still save some people. Back into the trenches we go.
This is quite the line. Where is the captain?
It's over there.
Sir! Captain, I have a message. This attack is called off. You have to stop.
The captain does not seem in a right state of mind.
Where is Mackenzie?
Can we please get to Mackenzie? Oh my gosh.
Where is Colonel Mackenzie?
300 yards, he's in a cut and cover. You'll have to wait until the first wave goes over. What the hell are you doing, Lance Corporal? No?
Oh my gosh. What a shot, guys. Oh my gosh. Holy moly.
Colonel Mackenzie! Is he there? Let me through! Let me through!
For the love, please let this man get to Colonel Mackenzie.
Prepare yourselves! Colonel Mackenzie! This attack is not to go ahead! You have been ordered to stop!
There he is.
You're too late, Lance Corporal.
Sir, these orders are from Army Command.
This is their last stand.
The Germans planned this, sir. They want you to attack. Read the letter.
Major?
Yes, sir.
Stand them down. I hoped today might be a good day. That's it for now, and then next week Command will send a different message. Attack at dawn. There is only one way this war ends. Have someone see to your wounds.
Wow.
Do you know where Lieutenant Blake is, sir? I was sent here with his brother.
Knowing Lieutenant Blake, he would have gone over with his men. He was in the first wave.
Oh no.
You could try the casualty clearing station behind the line. Otherwise...
Thank you, sir.
I hope his brother's alive. Just let him have that at least. That he was able to save Blake's brother. How would you find him? I mean...
Right, come on, boys. He's taken one in the leg. He's lost a lot of blood.
Lieutenant Blake?
Yes?
I'm from the 8th. I was sent here to deliver a message.
The 8th? You must know my brother.
I was sent here with him.
Tom's here. Where is he?
It was very quick. I'm sorry. I'd like to write to your mother. Tell her that Tom wasn't alone. He was a good man.
He was.
He saved my life.
Oh, I'm glad you were with him.
What a terrible way to meet. And they both loved him. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, y'all. What a movie. It's really more than a movie. It was like an experience. I mean, I know I saw the spots sprinkled throughout where they were probably cutting and going to another shot. The most blatant being when he gets shot in the head and goes back down the stairs and blacks out and the screen just goes totally black and then we start anew. Like, that was the most obvious one. There were other places where I was like, okay, they probably cut here. But the fact that it was even made to look like all one shot, and most of the time you're not even thinking about it because it's so seamless how the camera moves like through the trenches and over the battlefield and swinging around them when they're like underground in these little rooms. Like, the way this movie was shot was such an artistic endeavor, and I mean, they have to be commended for that. Like, absolutely incredible. I don't remember what all was up for Oscars this year in 2019, but I remember 1917 being talked about a lot, and I don't remember how many, if any, Oscars it actually won, but I remember it being discussed a lot because of its incredible achievements in the way it was made. Incredible leading performance by, believe his name is George McKay. I don't know if it's McKay or Mackay, but I'm going with McKay. Incredible, very sincere leading performance. And he had this really like quiet strength about him, but he also had a heart. He was a man who had been through a lot, a young man who had been through a lot and had been hardened by it, but he didn't lose his humanity. He always had that intact throughout the film. We really get to see it the most in the scene with the French girl and the little baby. Just seeing him let down his guard for that little moment, that one scene. You know, someone actually tending to his injuries, like the tender touch of a woman. When did he last see a woman? When was the last time he saw a little baby? Like, that was a beautiful, just little reprieve in the middle of the just absolute chaos and death and destruction he was going throughout the movie. It kind of felt like it was right there in the middle to just give him the smallest of moments to recoup and get his wits about him again and be reminded like what he's fighting for, what he's doing this for, and go on and continue his mission. Oh my goodness, the whole production, the set design, like incredible. I was sitting there going like, how much of this did they build and create? I mean, it was just crazy how it really immerses you in the whole experience. Like, just because of my love of film and how they're made, I kept trying to figure out how they were doing certain things, but at the same time, I kept forgetting I was watching a movie, and I kept just getting immersed in the experience because it was so amazing, like transitioning between environments, like you were really there and actually taking you down in the trenches, like almost first person view, walking through the trenches and like just feel like you're there. And this was an extremely well done war film, and that I didn't feel like I was watching a movie. Like, I am, and I know I am, but at the same time it feels very real. It was definitely not glorified or glamorized in any way. Quite the opposite. Very gritty, very real. Like when Blake's dying, you don't feel like you're watching a death scene in a movie. You feel like you're sitting there watching a man die. It was written that way very well. The whole movie was, to where it just felt so authentic. And I mean, the costumes and everything else I already mentioned with the whole production design and the sets, like, so real and authentic. And of course, you know, there's CGI, but it didn't stand out. It was like, you're there. I mean, I don't know if this was all just like shot on location, outdoors somewhere. Like, I don't know if I'm sure there was maybe a little bit of studio work, but I mean, this thing was incredible. Incredible the way it was made. And another amazing score from Thomas Newman. He never misses. He's always just on point with his scores. Very, very emotional and gut-wrenching soundtrack to really just amp up the tension, the stakes, and the emotions that you're feeling throughout the thing. Like, this movie very effectively conveys the horrors of war, and how 1 minute your comrade, your friend, is next to you, and suddenly you turn around and he's dying. And you're like, what even happened? Like, everything was fine, he was there, and all of a sudden he's gone. And then you're just having to go on with your mission, go on with life, and everyone's around you, like, laughing and telling stories and talking, and you're sitting there and you just lost your friend, but they didn't. And how do you deal with that, and how do you go on? Like, this William Schofield, we finally learned his name, is incredibly dedicated, like, dutiful soldier, and he just carries on the mission. And it's like he goes through this huge momentous thing, and he's just a messenger. Like, it's not like he's carrying out this major operation. It's very important what he's doing, but in the grand scheme of things, very small, but it feels so monumental the way the story is told. And he's gone through all this stuff, and we're rooting for him, and we're so invested, and then we get to the end, and he finally gets to Mackenzie, and it's just this little moment in Mackenzie's day. Like, I mean, it's big in that they call off the attack for now, and those lives are saved, but it's just a little, like, blip in Mackenzie's day. But for Will, it's like this huge thing he has gone through absolute misery and death and destruction to get to. He's gone through so much in the last 24 hours, and no one has any idea what he's been through. And then Mackenzie's just like, get out of here. Like, go get your injuries tended to, get out of here, get out of my way. I mean, it's just like, reality check. And it's like, bro, you have no idea what this poor man has just been through in the last 24 hours, but it's like they've all been through just terrible things and seen terrible things, and they're all just so hardened and cold to it all and cynical. Again, just conveying the horror of the thing and really effectively visually showing too the horrors of war. Not just the death and the maimed bodies and everything, but showing the effect on the landscape. That was very effective. We start in this beautiful green field and we end there, which was very poetic, like same opening and closing shot. And then everything in the middle, pretty much, there were exceptions, but pretty much just absolute, like, again, like, I keep thinking of Lord of the Rings, which is, I mean, on brand for me, because that is my favorite trilogy, my favorite movies of all time, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And ironic that my brain would go there too, because J.R.R. Tolkien, the author of the Lord of the Rings, fought in World War I and experienced this hell of war. Like, he experienced it firsthand, and Lord of the Rings was kind of a way of him coping with it. Like, The Hobbit, writing all of that afterwards and writing about the horrors of war. And that was something he very effectively described and illustrated, was like, you have the Shire, this green, beautiful place of like how things were and how things should be. And then you have evil comes in and the war machine comes in. And then you have places like Mordor for one, but you have, as the war progresses and they come through and destroy villages, and they're in the book, there's even this scouring of the Shire, where the Shire, a lot of the Shire is burned and destroyed, and their beautiful home is burned and destroyed by war, which obvious parallels there, but showing how these beautiful green landscapes can just be burned and they're turned to ash and they're gray and the trees are cut down. And I was thinking about Lord of the Rings a lot during this movie with that visual comparison, showing how awful war is and how it destroys not only people but the environments they live in, the visual evidence of the toll it takes. Very effective the way that was done in this movie. Such an incredible shot when he woke up from getting knocked out and he crawled up the stairs and the dead German was sitting there, and then the lights, like the bombs going off and the fire outside, the way that was shot just blew me away. And then that incredibly mind-blowing shot near the end where he's running across the battlefield and all the soldiers are charging out onto the battlefield and he's running. Like, that shot. Amazing. My jaw was on the floor. I kept thinking throughout this movie, I'm supposed to be talking, but sometimes you just get so caught up in what you're watching, you're like, I don't want to talk, I don't want to miss a line, I don't want to like ruin the moment of what I'm seeing. And I can't remember who it is that sings that version of Wayfaring Stranger, but I love that song, and I have heard that version of this song from this movie before. I am a frequenter of like soundtracks and things on YouTube, and I've never listened to the soundtrack for this movie, but I have heard Wayfaring Stranger from this movie, and I've listened to it a lot because it's so amazing. And even though I had never seen this movie, that song just grabbed me. That version of it, just completely a cappella, such a beautiful voice, like haunting. And when it came in this movie, like I wondered when I was going to watch this movie, I was like, I wonder if the song is actually in the movie or if it's just like in the credits or something, because I didn't know. And then when it started during the movie, like what a magical moment. Like after just listening to it, hearing it in the film it came from and seeing it in the context of the moment was really, really powerful. I had just like tears in my eyes throughout a lot of parts of this movie. Yeah, just really, really incredible experience and really, really powerful. And I'm so glad I finally got around to watching this movie. It's been in my head for a while, like I want to get to that one eventually, and the day finally came. Put it on the war movie poll this week and it won. So thank you guys so much for voting for it. I'm so glad I finally got to watch it. Just really, really powerful. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Be sure to check the link in the description below if you want to head on over to my Patreon and see the full length watch along there. Hit like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you guys next week for another Film Friday.